And while we know gas prices are taking a toll on working people, 25 of the world's biggest fossil fuel corporations are reaping in record profits as well. Oil giant BP, for example, has hit its highest profits in 8 years.
25% increase in profits. And we've talked about this a bunch on the show. These corporations were using the slight inflation that we did see in the beginning as an excuse to then jack up prices. So if you combine the supply chain problems with the energy price increases with the corporate greed, you've basically explained all of the inflation.
Bernie, he came out, I just found it. He wants to hit large corporations with a 95% windfall tax. So if they ended up getting, you take the last 5 years, and if their profits have been enormous and compared to their last 5-year average, then you hit them with a 95% windfall tax. And then, of course, that money should be given right back into the economy. I mean, otherwise, I think the pitchforks are coming. And that was actually first said by an Amazon executive years ago.
And what I love about that kind of a 95% tax rate, and Robbie will appreciate this, I'm sure, is that it's not about collecting the revenue. It's about encouraging better corporate behavior. And so back when you had the 90% tax rates during the Eisenhower era, it wasn't as if those 90% rates were bringing in a whole bunch of money. But what it did is it said to oligarchs, you can't really become an oligarch. And so, okay, yes, you could come up with some scheme with your buddies, get in some private equity, you could buy up Sears, you could bankrupt it, you could steal all the people's pensions, and then you could rent out the carcass of the Sears while destroying the legacy of this American company. You could do that, but you're not going to make much money off of it because we're going to tax 90% of it. And so a lot of these schemes that capital would have cooked up otherwise were like, you know what, we're not actually going to do that. And so as you saw that tax rate come down to 60, 50, 40, then down to 30s, then all of a sudden it's like, oh, we could leverage Sears, buy it up, bankrupt it, steal the pension, and keep the money. Let's do that. And so these private equity firms, capital, they go out and do that. And so if you bring back that windfall profit tax, you'd have companies during the pandemic who are seeing a little bit of inflation saying, you know what, we can actually double our prices right now. But then somebody's like, well, yeah, we could double our prices, but then we double our tax bill. So let's just leave our prices what they are because we're making a decent profit. And that's how you organize a better society, I think.